I'm sick of this fucking weather in LA. We had the same old last weekend. I had wanted to get out of... So basically, the Grammys weekend was a complete washout. We had storms and everything for days, and we were all, like, stay-at-home order. Like, it was like the pandemic 2.0. And I actually had two comedy shows on the Saturday night, and then the Sunday I had gotten a lift, like a flight. A Welsh music producer who I met 5-6 years ago, staying at Le Parc Suites in West Hollywood when I used to come over. She and I stayed in touch because she used to always get the Aer Lingus flight back, and now she's on a private plane in and out of LA. And so she very kindly was going to dump me at the Tarmacadam in Dublin, and just wheels down, dump me, and then I could have got a flight back with Aer Lingus. I have 1 million points with Aer Lingus. They're the nicest. I think the crew must have watched Real Housewives of Ireland, because I don't know if I just have such fun on the flight. They're so nice to me. I'd be getting off and they're handing me, putting bottles of champagne in my bag and stuff. I don't even drink. Well, I mean, I have the odd little drink of pink Veuve Clicquot or pink champagne. I can, at the odd time. But they're so nice. But anyway, what happened was the weather was just like this. It's a complete nightmare. And I'm in the car now trying to psych myself up to go inside. I'm meeting one of my friends at 3:30 for lunch. And I don't know why I even agreed to it, because this is not pleasant weather to be out in. And so anyway, Grammys weekend, 2 shows on Saturday night. I was going to see one of my friends do First Impressions on the Sunday, early show, and then I had my little bag packed and was going to just head to I think it was at a Burbank airport. No, maybe it was Van Nuys. Anyway, there was like 100 million private planes parked anyway, because it was Grammys weekend. It just got worse and worse through the afternoon. Then we got stay-at-home alerts, and then none of the private planes took off. I feel like some maybe could have, the bigger ones like the G650s, the G700s or something, could have probably extended range, could have taken off. But and as far from this, I was reared. Well, actually not entirely, because one of our friends, her dad always had a plane, and there was always a helicopter handy to take from Dublin to Park Nasilla, so I can't say it's completely new to me, but it's still fun. So anyway, long story short, no planes took off. Weather was terrible. We then had mudslides. Santa Barbara was sliding into the ocean. Mudslides in Malibu, like terrible. We were getting like alerts on our phone, like an Amber Alert going, stay home, like the pandemic. It was just like PTSD, fucking PTSD. And now here we are again. I said I'd have lunch. The table is at like 6 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing out in this weather. I'm literally, my hair is in a ponytail. I've even got the old ski jacket, the old Montclair on, and I haven't even had to wear this in forever. I can't cope with this weather at all. It's like this all the time in Dublin. Everyone's like, oh my God, the weather. And here they can't drive in the rain. They're terrible drivers anyway. They also are like, they all call in sick when it's like this. Like, whatever. Anyway, and the weather was very bad last night as well, and every Sunday I go to a certain show, and I didn't go because the weather was so terrible. I'm actually watching this cool TV show called Farmer Wants a Wife. Okay, it's hilarious. I don't know if you have it in Europe. It's Farmer Wants a Wife. So Farmer Ty has 5 girls, and he just wants to find someone who wants the outdoor life with him. I've never seen anything so funny. All these bitches are from Manhattan. Well, half are from Manhattan, and they put on cowboy boots, and they're schlepping across the fucking the dirt, sorry. And then there's another farmer, I don't call him Farmer Goatee, like he's got a goatee. They all have goatees actually, which is kind of weird. I don't know what that's about. Farmer Goatee or Farmer Bert, he just wants a girl who's gonna take the chicken eggs out of, like, it's the funniest fucking show. And because we've had bad weather, I've been watching, I never really watched that much TV, and I love TV. I love reality TV. I love all TV. But I sometimes go through phases, and I just haven't been able to. I've been doing a lot of stand-up. And again, I woke up this morning, more bookings. Ice House, I love it. I love the comedians. I love the community here. I'm going to do 10 minutes of the improv stand-up comedy. And it's funny because on my TikTok as well, I always feel like I have to talk about skincare, but actually I just, buy it if you want to buy it, don't buy it, I don't care. Come to my comedy shows. I am possessed by comedy. And also, just to let you know, the comedy here in LA, I've done on my podcast, I've a 3-part for anyone who wants to do stand-up comedy in any city. It's good tips of the trade, it's good hacks. And also as well, I feel like on TikTok you should talk about what your passion is. Otherwise it seems inauthentic, if that makes sense. So I am going to say that, even also as well, Netflix is a Joke is here the 2nd to the 12th of May. And it's for the more experienced dogs, But again, I'm so proud. It's like another one and another one. All my homies booked, and another one and another one. And these boys and girls are doing comedy 5-10 years, you know, and another one. And I'm like literally all my favorite people in this town. And so it's Netflix is a Joke in LA, 2nd to the 12th of May, which is my birthday month. And let's just say this, bitches be tripping because it's a takedown. All of the comedy scene, all the best of the best comics are all booked in it. So it's in LA and it's all our people. I mean, there's other people from other towns as well and cities, and of course we'll welcome them, we always do. But again, it's just nice to look around and go, this is a fucking takedown, LA style. It's amazing. But it's a Monday night here and the weather's terrible. Sometimes on a Monday night I go into the valley and work out some new stuff and new material, but I'm just like, ugh, I can just see pajamas by 5 o'clock. And I really wish in LA sometimes people cancel a lot of the time, lunches and stuff, they're kind of flaky. And the one day she didn't cancel, I was like, so this weather is terrible, I can't stand it. It's like Ireland is like this all winter, just rain, getting wet, getting sick, rain, like just horrible. And so I mightn't even do any stand-up comedy today. And if I don't do comedy, I don't know, I just get not happy, to be honest with you. I can't go a long period of time. And it's funny, I was driving on the way here and I'm working on a new bit. I think it's really funny. It's kind of a bit about murdering. And again, someone complained, oh, your jokes, you put it the same jokes. Yeah, I'm not going to give away my jokes on TikTok or on... I don't even have an Instagram public. I have an Instagram for like 400 of my comedian friends. Because we all book through Instagram and, hey, do you want to do this show? Do you want to jump on that show? Or whatever. And I've never had Twitter, X, whatever it's called. I've no interest. I do love TikTok, a little TikTok. But yes, I am going to definitely do more behind the scenes comedy and more stuff from the green rooms and just talk more comedy, because comedy is my, like, the skincare is no challenge to me. Like, it's skincare, I'm doing it 10-12 years. It's great skincare. It's what I use on my skin. You know, buy it, whatever. Like, you know, it is what it is. Hyaluronic is hyaluronic. Like, if someone's buying hyaluronic and they see my product, it's $200, and there's another product that's the same price and you prefer the packaging and the founder's story, buy that. Like, I don't mind. Like, there's not much difference. I'm not going to be like, oh, mine is the best skincare product. There's not, at that level, there's not much difference. So buy whatever packaging and whatever color you like. But when it comes to stand-up comedy, now that's a passion. I'm just like, I'm kind of in a mood now, though, because I just know that there's going to be very little stand-up-y happening today. It's also President's Day. It's also Happy President's Day, everybody. I know a lot of people have comments about the President of America, but I think it's respectful to be respectful of presidents past and present, presidents of the United States of America. And the US has been very good to me. And also, as well as that, you know, the comedy community as well, super special and super good to me. So yeah, but the weather not good. The weather not good at all. I can't cope. I'm like, oh my God, I can't cope. I mean, I've never even worn this jacket. I actually took it out of the packaging, because when I'm skiing, I have a black furry one or whatever. I'm just like, I can't cope with the weather. I can't. Anyway, I better go in here now. Jeepers, I can't on this. I'm trying to psych myself up. Do you know, like, there's condensation on the windows. Do you remember when you're in school in Ireland and it's just always raining and you'd be sent out to play in the rain? Like, it's just, this is what it feels like, traumatized from the rain. I can't. I've no tan on either, but anyway. Okay, happy President's Day, everybody.